To me, I would never engage in the debate. I would just say, who won? Okay, bet. So if they played head-to-head, there's no reason for hypotheticals.
Well, where do you between that, though?
The reason you have hypotheticals, in my mind, is because you have to imagine a story that did not exist. If I grew up in the 1900s, if I grew up in Harrisburg, if Shady grew up in Dallas, man, if I would have committed to Pitt, maybe if I would have went to San Jose State, maybe if James would have went to Texas. Hypotheticals are drawn when you can't look at the reality. But we all saw the reality twice. And Tom Brady was way past his prime, like way past his prime.
But the reason that we don't say that Eli Manning was better than Tom Brady, even though Eli Manning beat him twice in the Super Bowl, is because Eli Manning plays quarterback and Tom Brady plays quarterback. When you say LeBron James versus Michael Jordan, LeBron James and Michael Jordan will do this.
The reason I disagree,
do this up and down the court. It's a different sport. We frame it like this so that we can market these games. We talk about the quarterbacks in that way because that's what sells tickets. That's what sells narratives. Tom Brady did not play against Patrick Mahomes. Tom Brady played against the Kansas City defense. I don't think we don't say that Eli's better than Tom, even though Eli beat him. It's because we know that Eli's not in the same class as him. If they were in the same class, then I do believe we would go to head-to-head. In the same manner that when two teams have the same record,
he's right.
we know Eli's not in the same class. Yeah. So that's why I don't even ever compare them.
We definitely do head-to-head. So I'm not going to act like we don't do that. So you are right to a sense. But my question to you is like, okay, so so the 2 times you talking about in the playoffs, so wait, Patty's first year starting?
2018 is first year starting.
So we taking his first year starting, and then you taking
his MVP year.
His MVP year, what year? That was
2020, I believe. I believe he won MVP in that year.
His first year starting, he still got MVP too, though, I think. Yeah, he did.
And we taking what? Am I taking 2 MVP years?
But what I'm saying is like, that's his first year starting though, bro.
But if you're no doubt about it.
So when Tom is seasoned, he knows everything that's going on. I'll play with Tom Brady at 40 years old. I can only imagine what he was like at 28.
But here's what I'm saying.
29.
But Shady,
the way he was thinking, we had some players on our team that was really, really good with the Bucks. The way he thinks, he's thinking better than the coaches.
But here's what I'm saying, though, is like, at what point are we now trying to use a deterrent and act like it's a benefit? Tom Brady was 40. 40. So, yes, that is seasoned, but he's also 40. Like, in what world does a 40-year-old, can he outduel
But that's
20?
the thing. We talk about Tom Brady, because at him at 40, he still had like almost 5,000.
No, he did.
Okay, so he's not, him and LeBron James, guys like that, they're not normal. So that's not use a 40-year-old player, because that's not normal. Right, 40-year-old is like Jordan with the Wizards. See what I'm saying? He was great, but this wasn't in him. Tom is different. So are you talking about the later years? His last year with the Bucks. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the first year with Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, that's AFC Championship game. Let's talk Super Bowl, because the Super Bowl's even more hyped. Now Super Bowl's 2020.
Okay.
Now Pat's on his second MVP, if I'm not mistaken, and Tom Brady's 42, going on 43. I believe Pat's on his first MVP.
I hate that head-to-head
He won the MVP at 40 though. That matters though, Acho.
That was on his first one.
I hate the head-to-head stuff because this is a team game, bro. Like, Tom Brady lost to Nick Foles too. Like, he lost to sorry quarterback. I ain't gonna say Nick Foles, sorry. He lost to quarterbacks that's not on Patrick Mahomes' level.
Sure.
In the Super Bowl and in playoff games too. So like all that whenever you win or lose and all that, like
we don't do that, but we do.
That's all we do.
For years when Brady talked about this also. When he was going against Peyton Manning, people forget he was the real guy, right? He was the real name. He was the real one. So when Brady started beating him, he was like, oh, hold up. We have a new guy that's arrived. And then Tom took over, but they had that head-to-head.
So basically what Acho's saying, then if Patrick Mahomes wins 7, he's never to go.
He would have to win more than Tom.
I'm not with that one.
To me, like, if I've won the same as you, but you've beat me head-to-head, head-to-head's the tiebreaker. Head-to-head is the universal tiebreaker in sports. That's why I'm curious as to the disagreement.
So, the disagreement is because they are, because even though that is the narrative and that's how we look at things, that's not literally how the game is played. No, basketball is a different sport. I can play against you, the person in basketball. We're on the same court. I'm scoring on you. You're defending me. I beat you. This is a team game. So while the narrative is that, the narrative is Tom Brady beat Peyton Manning, and then he took over that spot.
But they were still close, though. I feel like it's like one dude's almost out the door, season. Another guy is just starting his era, his you know what I'm saying? Like, it's two different situations. If they were closer, so for example, like a Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, if they was going back and forth every year, that's something you can really talk about. But when this dude is old and seasoned and got all these accomplishments and he's a GOAT already, And you got a young dude, right, that started out early, though. His first year, he just jumped off the porch, and he was a great player. But you can't compare them two.
So you think 40-year-old Tom Brady has a greater
MVP
and has a greater benefit?
Am I tripping? What 40? I'm a bad boy. 40 years old, MVP, Nacho. Who doing that?
Patrick Mahome, first year starting MVP.
Bro, you don't.
I mean, it's
not the same.
I don't think that the 40-year-old has the advantage over the 24-year-old.
How about this?
I don't think